Yeah, hi. I'm on my match in the dark. 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 I'm on my match in the dark.
Coming up next, it's a UFC featherweight division fight. All right, here he is, the decorated kickboxer, back for more here tonight, and he's so comfortable in the striking realm. It's almost like he started kickboxing before he ever was reading or writing.
Oh, it's unbelievable to see someone that's so comfortable under so much duress.
I know.
When you're in kickboxing range, you are in the fire. There is no safety. You're right in range to be getting knocked out, but he does not fear that. He loves it. He loves the combat. He loves the engagement. But what you have to understand is he's not engaging his opponents on their terms. He's doing it on his terms. Whether or not he wants to be in close with the big punches or he wants to be at range landing kicks, he's just constantly putting damage on you. Top, bottom, up, low, it does not matter. This guy is a dominant striker, one of the best kickboxers the UFC has ever seen.
And in terms of the punching technique and the jab, as good as anyone in this division. Well, this is exciting here, DC. The founder of Jeet Kune Do, one of the founding fathers, really, of mixed martial arts, Brucelee, is back in a big spot here tonight.
Brucelee is what every kid looked to when they thought about doing karate. Brucelee is the person that anyone looked at when they said, I want to be a fighter. It was the speed. It was the charisma. It was the approach of Brucelee that made him so special. And tonight, he's going to look to show a new generation of fighters exactly how it's supposed to be done.
And if you hear the phrase, drillers make killers, right? I mean, that was Bruce Lee in a nutshell. He felt like practice would make perfect. Nobody trained as hard as the great Bruce Lee.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Yip Man. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Madison Square Garden Arena in New York City, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Mexico City, Mexico, Assassin. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, USA, Bruce the Dragon Lee.
Okay, protect yourself at all time, obey my command at all time. If you want to touch left, do it now, go back to your corner.
They touch him up and we are underway.
You ready? You ready?
All right, crowd getting excited as this fight gets underway, and you hate to call any fighter on this UFC roster a specialist. And on one side, you have a definite striker taking on a true 5-tool player.
And you see a guy in the striker who knows exactly who he is. He knows where the fight needs to be. He knows what he has to do in order to be successful. Let's see if he can keep his opponent off of him. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman. Can't take many of those, you better check.
Right hand on point. Oh, big head kick there.
Oh, nice high kick.
And they separate.
What a punch.
Sniff that one out as he blocks the kick. 3 minutes and counting to go here in round one. Oh, I love the jab. I know you love the jab. That was a nice one.
It's my favorite punch in all the fighting.
Well, that body kick was there earlier, not there on that attempt.
He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
Keep your hands up. Use your footwork now. It's okay.
Nice 1-2 combination there. Oh, and he connects there. His hands look good to me.
So fast. I mean, this guy has tremendous hand speed. Big liver kick lands under the elbow. Came of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
He is all about that left kick to the body. Lee's kick to the body is blocked.
Punch on the top.
Some nice back and forth action here. 1 minute to go in the round.
That right hand hurt him a little bit.
45 seconds remain in the round.
All right, let's go. Let's get those.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here.
Defense.
Oh, the roundhouse kick lands.
Let's recompose and let's get going here.
15 seconds remain in the round. Round two is next. All right, let's check out some of the action now from that previous round, and he really kept finding a home for those kicks.
Yeah, and why would you change it? If your opponent is not going to check, if he's going to stand there and he's not on his toes and he's stationary, you keep driving those kicks into his thighs, into his body, until he makes some sort of adjustment.
Snap out of it. You're taking too much damage. You have to start defending yourself, or I'm going to stop the fight. You got to keep your hands up.
All right, we'll see how it goes here in this next round. A high number of kicks landed there in the previous round, and at some point, these are going to really start to take their toll.
They do start to take an effect whenever you're taking kick after kick after kick, and watching him fight with that knowledge and that patience shows his fight IQ.
All right, well, he's landed some good shots tonight, but there's no three-piece, there's no soda. More often than not, it's one and done.
He's not even getting a combination. I mean, if you're gonna sit there at the drive-thru, order a combination, take the soda with your food, give him the right hand behind the jab, give him the hook behind the right hand, jab, right hand, hook. That's 2 pieces of chicken and a biscuit. Finish him off with the uppercut. That is your soda. I mean, come on, man, let this guy have the whole thing. Liver kick, if you take those kicks, it's gonna shut your body off.
Just unable to quite find that range.
Be first.
3 minutes now to go in round two. So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round two.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Take him down.
Just missed on the front kick there. Nice punch by Lee. Oh, perfect timing on the Superman punch. Both fighters throwing heat now.
Nice leg kick lands.
Oh, a nice punch out of the break there after he had caught the leg. So he is really starting to put it all together now and clearly seems to have found the timing of his opponent. Oh, body kick attempt here, it's no good. Goes back to that left kick once again. Nice defense there, huge block.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Lands the kick to the body there. Final seconds here. 10 minutes in the books.
All right, you're doing great, okay? More of the same. You are controlling the entire fight. Stay.
Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. Two men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight. Whoa!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. Oh, both landed.
Both guys landing with conviction now. Oh, big knee to the body, man alive. Oh, straight right. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
That was good. Nice strike.
Just misses with the straight right.
Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed. Good punch. Liver kick.
Punch to the body is blocked.
Relax, relax. Keep your hands up for me now.
Slips the punch. And he landed the right hand there. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Well, not sure if he's lighter on his feet or what it is, but these last couple of rounds, he's been far more aggressive, a lot more pressure. Oh, he's really starting to light him up now. Timely defense there, huge block for him.
Nice straight punch.
And both guys really throwing with authority. Oh, good opportunity to do damage here. He's got that tie clinch. All right, 20 seconds to go in the round. Now connects with a right.
Look at the force behind that leg kick.
Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
All right, so another round is now underway. Pretty good action over the previous 10 minutes. Your thoughts on what we might see here?
Both of the guys really picking up on the action, putting their foot on the gas, and really starting to drive it home as we approach the end of the fight, and we're still evenly matched, and the fight has been so close to this point.
Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight. Oh, nice check on the leg kick offering there.
Ooh, big shot lands. Big body kick land.
Hold your ground. I need you.
Oh, the kickboxing chops on full display with that offering. Nicely done.
Beautiful kick landed by this man.
Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many body strikes. He's making up for lost time here. Shot to the body connects, and that bears watching. That's going to hurt this opponent. Whoa!
Who's hurt? Serve him up. Go get him. Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Out of range with that one.
Ooh, head kick lands, he's hurt.
Nice punch by Lee.
I mean, he's cutting him down to size with these beautiful leg kicks. Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down.
Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by Lee.
Big body kick.
Head kick attempt, unable to find the target.
Big leg kick land.
They continue to exchange. 15 seconds to go. Man, striking class is in session. Beautiful punch there.
Great job landing. What a damaging punch.
Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4. All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays, DC, and if you like the kicking game, that was the round for you.
Yeah, man, he used his kicks beautifully. He managed distance, managed space, and eventually those kicks started to really take an effect on his opponent and slow him down. He has to stay the course next round.
Look at your last round. He outstruck you. He made more power shots and he was more aggressive. This time, I need you to dig deep. I need you to get in there close and pound it.
All right, here we go as our next round gets underway. His strong leg packs so much power that even when he doesn't throw it full throttle, you see he's able to inflict damage. We'll see if he can keep it going here in this
He
round.
doesn't throw it full power, but even when he feints it, he draws out reactions from his opponents because they don't want to get hit with any more of those kicks. It's a sight to behold.
Oh, and he connects there. Pretty nice punch there.
Great job finding the range to land those punches. Right hand punch in the clinch.
Trying to find a home for that right hand.
Move for me. Come on. Keep those feet moving.
Oh, spinning back fist. He didn't telegraph that one at all.
Look at him drive his shin into his opponent's body with that body kick. Great punch landed with so much power. He's very tricky when he throws that body kick.
3 minutes now to go in this one. How about that shin?
Oh, big punch land.
Lee's kick to the body, that one blocked by the defense.
John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down.
Oh!
Oh, no! Straight punch lands.
Oh, big left. Back to the left hand now, unable to connect. Whoa!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Less than a minute now to go in the fight. Sound defense there as he blocks the shot. And he's looking for that left hand, just missed. Oh! 20 seconds left.
He's hurt. He's hurt. Ooh, what a punch.
What a fight! The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 50-45. For the winner by unanimous decision, Bruce the Dragon Lee!
Well, he did not get the finish that he certainly prioritized when we sat down with him at our fighter meeting, but a win is a win. He gets it done by unanimous decision.
And he said he wanted to finish. But sometimes your opponent's not willing to play the game. In those instances, all you can do is control what you can control, and that's fight to the best of your ability. He did exactly that tonight.